welcome. We are counting down to the big IPL bazaar or the IPL auctions 2021 that will officially set the ball rolling for season 14. The money bags are already on their way to Chennai with around 200 crore rupees. 196.6 crore to be precise in their purse to buy 61 players from 292 who have registered at the auctions. In an ideal scenario, this auction would have been the first of a new 3-year cycle that would have been a 2-day affair with teams undergoing a major overhaul. Given the coronavirus pandemic and the proposal of new teams coming in for the 2022 season, this will remain a mini auction. Now let's have a look at how the auction is going to take place. 292 are the total number of players, 164 of them are Indian players, 125 are overseas professionals. Interestingly, 3 players have also registered from the associate nations. As was the case last season, each team can have up to 25 players in their squad with no more than 8 overseas players. Now, the value of the roster cannot exceed 85 crore rupees, which means each team can spend up to 85 crore rupees for their entire roster. Let's have a look at the squads. Kumar Sangakkara, the new director of Rajasthan Royals, has his task cut out. They ended as the Wooden Spooners last season. The Royals, who last made the playoffs in 2018, would be on lookout for 1 fast bowler, 1 specialist batsman and 1 all-rounder. Despite Jofra Archer's most valuable player winning season, the Royals were the worst team in the death overs. So the prize purse with them right now is 37.85 crores. Slots available are 9 and 3 are for overseas professionals. The big news is that they have released Steven Smith. What's happening to Chennai Super Kings? It's the team led by MS Dhoni. They have a prize purse of 19.9 crore rupees on them. 6 slots are available and 1 is left for overseas professional. Chinna Thala or Suresh Raina returns to the team. That's a big boost for the team, but they have also released some very big names. Here's how Kings 11 Punjab is stacked. With over 53 crore rupees in their kitty, Kings 11 will be fairly active at the auction and will predominantly shop in the overseas market. Their purse situation will be a double-edged sword. They can bully other teams into getting their targets, but may also be pushed into overpaying for a particular player. They're captained by KL Rahul. They have 53.2 crore rupees in their purse. 9 slots are left, 5 for overseas professionals. Kolkata Knight Riders have a few little issues to address while praying for a healthy season for Andre Russell. However, there is a small problem in that they have the joint lowest purse for this auction and will need to be very specific and smart with their picks. KKR were the slowest scoring side in the power play with a run rate of 7.11 last season. A lot of it was down to Sunil Narine move tailing off and Shubman Gill remaining the only constant in the continuous batting order shuffle. The bowling attack could also do with a little variety. A left-arm seamer, a left-arm orthodox spinner could be useful given Kuldeep Yadav's sporadic appearances. Royal Challengers Bangalore. Well, the side led by Virat Kohli has an urgent need to fill up more than 1 vacant spot in the first 11. After releasing the likes of Chris Morris, Aaron Finch and Moeen Ali, the Royal Challengers' focus will be on finding batsmen and all-rounders for their top and middle order. That has been a long-standing problem for this franchise, for which they have tried to find remedies over several seasons. Usually, they haven't met with much success. They will once again look for a solution to reduce the dependency on the 2 best batsmen, AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli. Along with Kolkata Knight Riders, the Sunrisers have the smallest purse of 10.75 crore at the auction, but they do not have too many gaps to fill. An overseas player is among 3 main vacancies. One potential pick is likely to be buying back Shakib Al Hasan, who was initially with the franchise until he was banned by the ICC 2 years ago. Delhi Capitals will be most wary of the scheduled South Africa home series against Pakistan. Their bowling unit revolves around two South African quicks who were an integral part to their run to the final last year. For if they miss a significant portion of the start of the IPL in keeping with the quarantine guidelines, their plans are badly going to be hit. Despite their strong core of Indian top order, Delhi Capitals struggled with their opening combinations like Prithvi Shaw and Ajinkya Rahane, unable to find their mojo. And finally, on paper, the champions, Mumbai Indians, have their first 11 nailed down. They said given their constant need for improvement, specific areas will need to be tuned up. So all eyes will be on that big IPL auction. In fact, they're calling it the mini auction this time around. It starts at 3 p.m. on Thursday. It'll last for approximately 6 hours, depending on the speed of buying this time around.